So I'm making this video to explain why did I switch from Fortnite to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's a good question. Um, so I found myself like I felt very ping limited in Fortnite. Like I felt like no matter what I did, I had 40, 50 ping, and I just couldn't like get to the next level in Fortnite. Like I just felt like I had done everything I could, and at the end of the day, my ping was what limited me. I don't know. Maybe that's just bullshit. I really don't know, but that's how I felt. So I switched over to COD. I've been playing a lot of Warzone. I really like the game, man. Like, there's a lot of things I like about it that Fortnite lacks. Like, in Fortnite, you get into trouble, start throwing up walls. You just save yourself, and it's like in Warzone, you can't get away with that kind of bullshit. You got to actually think about what you're doing, and you got to actually know angles. You have to have good aim. I really love the aim aspect of Warzone. Like, you have to actually out aim the player. And I feel like as far as like a gamer, that I can build my skill set a lot better by playing Warzone and learning that sort of aspect, because I think I didn't really ever learn that. I played a lot of games growing up, but I never thought about like angles and how I was approaching, you know what I mean? I just kind of like I just played the game, you know what I mean? I didn't really think about how to make myself better at the game. And so now that I play Fortnite at like a competitive level, I start to think about that same sort of thing at a Call of Duty level, right? I start to think about how I'm taking angles and just improving myself, right? And I think that piece lacked from Fortnite because all I thought about was building and taking walls and all this shit. I didn't think about like a gunfight where if you get in the middle of an open and you get shot at, you're fucked, right? So I kind of like that piece of Warzone a lot, where I have to actually think about what I'm doing, and I don't feel ping limited. That's the biggest thing, man. I don't feel as limited. So that's kind of why I made the switch. I really like this game. I think for an entry level player to Warzone, I think you're going to be frustrated because a lot of players, first of all, you're going to be in a bad team, right? That any game, that's your number one problem, right? Where it's a team based game, you're on a bad team, you're fucked. Second of all, you're not really going to know what you're doing. You're not going to kind of know your loadouts. You're not going to know the weapons. That's a huge thing, is just knowing which weapons to be using. That's how tons of YouTubers make their content, right? Is they just share the best weapons. So you got to know what weapons you're using. You have to have stats that are reasonable to get on good teams. And then you just, nothing like playing the game, right? There's no shortcuts. So I think if you're just joining Warzone or any game that's been out for a while, Fortnite's the worst, right? Imagine just joining Fortnite right now, right? You just join the game and you get fucking shit on because you suck. There's so much to learn in that game. Every game is like that, right? You join the game, you gotta learn it, and you gotta get better. And that's exactly what I did. I started out at, basically even in Warzone. I started out around a 1, and I'm now approaching a 3 KD, right? I'm not saying that's incredible, but that's definitely a huge improvement, man. I've started playing with a lot better players. I can join these players, and we're kind of on the same page before we even played together before. So, that's just what comes with playing a game. So, that being said, don't be afraid to transition games. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to play Fortnite. I felt like I had to play Fortnite because I was, everything I'd done on this channel was revolved around Fortnite. But I don't feel like I have to play Fortnite anymore. I've been enjoying this game, and I think I'm going to start tailoring my channel to this game, right? It's all about what you guys enjoy, and make sure you're having fun when you're playing, and make sure you're improving yourself when you're playing, right? That's the big argument I can make for playing this game, is that I feel like I'm improving myself when I'm playing this. I think that I'm learning new skills for gaming. I think I'm really focusing on my aim, and I'm super stoked about that. So that's kind of it, guys.